Let's see, the camera is looking a little dirty. There we go. Oh, now it looks even worse. All right, so the camera is going to be a little dirty on this live today. It's got a grainy look to it, so I apologize about that. Hey there, Bruce. How you doing? Need to clean the lens off of this camera. Hello there, Dango. How you doing? Hope everybody is doing well, doing fine on this Tuesday night. We're just hanging here right now with Yoda, who's investigating the door, and we got Tang with us too. I think Rosemary's on the other side. Tang your tail's in the way. Those who are new, this is all about 9 cats that we live with. These are 2 out of these 9 cats just hanging with us. You know, I forgot to do a poll question. So let me do a poll question. Hot dogs. Just bear with me for a few seconds here as I get this poll question done. You're going to hear some tapping on the screen. Okay. Hello there, Karma. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, NPP. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Dingo, your your girlfriend is traumatized. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully she gets better. We have Rosemary, who is on the opposite side of the door. She came up with me when I started this live stream. So that's what's got Yoda's attention, is Rosemary is literally on the other side of the door. I guess they're trying to play footsies together. Not sure if that's a good suggestion or good idea there, Yoda. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a crazy Yoda. You just want to say hello to Miss Rosemary, don't you? Bruce, your daughter asked the vet that she works with, the carpet can cause acne depending on what chemicals. Oh, okay. I appreciate that, Bruce. We'll just see if it was something like that, or maybe it's just something that's a little bit more, I don't know, dry air related or something. She looks sweaty and red. Oh. I see. So yes, hamburgers and hot dogs. That is the poll question for the night. And right now we are smack dab at 50-50. So half of you like hamburgers and half of you like hot dogs. I think it kind of depends on the time of the year, to be honest, as far as a hamburger or a hot dog. And it depends on what you're doing. Bye, Yoda. Karma, I use 2 different types of litter. I have a scoop away, and I have the world's best cat litter. The scoop away is for most of the cats. Most of the cats like the scoop away. It's in what's in most of the litter boxes. But the world's best cat litter is very fine, so it doesn't really have any dust. So I would highly recommend, if you don't want like a lot of dust going on, the world's best cat litter. It is a little bit more expensive though. NPP, you like hot dogs? Dango, your hot dogs all the way. Yoda's got a little bit of energy this evening. After Yoda and Tang, we are going to go check out what Max is doing. Now, Max, he threw up earlier, unfortunately. There is a certain type of food, it's a fancy feast food, that apparently he just does not do well with. So we have to keep an eye on him. When a cat is diabetic throws up, it is not a good thing. So what do you like? Those who like hot dogs, what do you like on your hot dogs? Dango, can you steal Max? Well, Dango, if you can find where I live, yes, you can steal Max. So those who love hot dogs, do you like everything on it? Is it got to be full of sauerkraut and onions and peppers and mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup? Karma, you are welcome. You found Scoop Away a dusty. Yeah, Scoop Away is a bit dusty. When I pour it in the living room, I can definitely, you can see like the little cloud of dust that pops up. I don't know where Tang went off to. I guess he's hiding right now. It's just Yoda. Pink sauce. Dingo, what is pink sauce? I don't know what, I'm not familiar with pink sauce is. Is that like hot sauce of some kind? NPP, you like onions, ketchup, mustard, relish, and cheese. Okay. Now, are both hot dogs and hamburgers, are they sandwiches? Would you all consider a hot dog and a hamburger to be a sandwich? Hi, Yoda. Are you entertaining the folks in your nutty little nature? Those of you who may not know, I am in like a boot camp for live streams, and one kind of interesting thing that I did find out, I found out a little bit ago, that sometimes, depending on how well your shorts do, is how well these vertical live streams might do, which is interesting. It's like they're tied somehow to each other, which is something I did not know, actually. Dango, you need to go check on your girlfriend. Okay, go ahead. Hope she's doing okay. I also will be starting a new job on Friday. I will be working in a vet office once again. We also, unfortunately, are getting into that kind of annoying part of the year where we have to have the heat on in the morning and we have to have the AC on a little bit at night just to kind of cool it down. You licking them toes, Yoda? Now, I'm not going to do this today. As most of you know, these live streams do last for an hour, but I am kind of contemplating on changing the time of them, maybe to only a half an hour. To be determined, of course. And also thank everybody so far who has voted on my last community post just to see the kind of length of videos that they want. It seems like right now it's in between like 2 and 10 minutes, roughly. Rosemary, you got the same. Cold in the morning and warm during the day. Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? Sometimes you can get away with just having on just the heat in the morning, and then you can just turn it off. It doesn't get too bad during the daytime. NPP, you can add in ads to cover some time. Yeah, you can, but I don't think I'd want to do that many ads. Hey, Orangey. What's up, buddy? Bruce will be good. Glad when to turn off the heat for good. Yeah. Until like what, November or so? Something like that, I would imagine. So what do you think? Those who are in chat and those who follow these live streams somewhat regularly, would you like me would you want me to keep them for an hour long or a half hour? Hello there, Betty. Hope you're doing well. Orangey, I got your tail. Because I was thinking if I kept them for an hour long, then I would probably just keep them to 2 days a week. But if I left them if I did them for a half hour instead, I would probably be on more often, maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 times a week. I'm not sure. And PP, how are your hours going? Are you like at 3,400 or so now? I do have a video upcoming that's supposed to be coming out on Friday about cat toys and like pretty much, depending on the age of your cat, whether it's a kitten, an adult cat, a senior, kind of like what toys might be best for them. So we'll see how that video does. Rosemary, what's more convenient for me? I understand. Bruce, you'd pretty much support no matter what I choose. I gotcha. I appreciate that. My wife is saying should figure time out after we know how we react to work for sure. Dango, hopefully all goes well in the police station there. Best of luck with that. Yes, I will say I definitely I'm not a spring chicken, so I am a little older, and this is definitely a physical job that's upcoming. So we'll see how it goes. Karma, you thought that you would try to take Sugar's cone off today, and after about 30 minutes, she licked her wounds open. So yep, back on. Bruce, yeah, I talk about that too. You can get all these fancy toys for your kitties. You can spend literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on cat toys, but sometimes they'll play and care more about just the box that the toys come in with compared to anything else. Rosemary, thank you for the kind comment. Best wishes on the job. I appreciate that. It's not going to be for very long. This is just like a little stopgap job, basically, for hopefully about 6 to 8 to 9 months or so. And then we figure out where we're going to be moving to and what we're going to be doing job-wise in the future. Shoelace on a stick is always a cat favorite. Huh. You gonna get it, Yoda? Hello there, Glare Bear. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Checking out Crazy Yoda here. He's stuck in his blue tent. As Orange just looks up and wonders what in the world is wrong with you. Hello there, Michelle D. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Also, thank you, Michelle. I don't think I've ever officially thanked you. I think I have for being a channel member. We appreciate that. Glare Bear, I am doing as well as I can today. Made a video that's going to come out in a few days, hanging out with these cats, trying to figure out life and YouTube. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. So far, Hamburger took over big time. Hamburger's at 77% now. Wow, hot dogs are only at 23%. Sorry there, hot dog fans. Michelle, hey, no worries as far as that goes. I tell people that if they can give financially to this mission of what we're trying to do on this channel, awesome. If they can't, I understand. And there's more than one way to give. I mean, a person can give financially, of course, but then also what a person can do. You stuck there, Yoda. No, you're unstuck now, but you ruined your tunnel there, honey. You ruined it. But what's also just as helpful, to be honest, I'm gonna stop making some noise here for a second, is to let other cat parents, cat lovers, cat fans know about what this channel is about and to tell them about it. That's just as helpful, if not more, to be honest. Glare Bear, that was the hardest poll. You love hot dogs. Do y'all have a favorite brand, like a hot dog brand? Whether it be Nathan's, Bar-esque, who else makes hot dogs? Oscar Mayer, I guess, makes hot dogs probably. Mr. Yoda makes hot dogs. Oh, Yoda. You snorting, honey? You snorting something big. All right, let's go say hello to Max. We're going to go visit Mr. Maximus here. Oh, if I can get off the floor. Whew, it's always tough to get off the floor, I tell you. Nathan, hello there, Tranquil. Hope you're doing well. Nathan for Bruce, Nathan for Karma. Hello there, this Bugs Jumps. How you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. Hello there, Hakeem, or Hakeem. I'm going to butcher that name. How you doing today? Oh, sorry, Yoda. All right, let's go check on Max. Mr. Maximus. Yeah, see, unfortunately, we got some puke stains. That is new. He puked a few hours ago. Mr. Maximus, you are struggling a little bit, aren't you, honey? You are struggling a little bit. He has his ups and his downs with his diabetes. He threw up earlier today when he was getting his 5 o'clock meal for his insulin shot. He had about half of a can or so, and he threw up most of it, and he was starting to eat it because, unfortunately, Maxie's got that nasty, he's got that bad habit of eating his own puke. This Bugs, Rosemary will be on in about 20-30 minutes or so. I always save her towards the end, so she'll be on in a little bit. Rosemary, it's not the medication that makes him sick. I think it's the type of food. He puked on the same food last week. It's a Fancy Feast food. It's tender beef. And he threw up last week, and we thought maybe he just ate too quickly, but he threw up on the same can again today. So we're going to take that out of his rotation with what he eats. That is the one thing with diabetic cats is you kind of have to figure out like what is best for them. Hey, Maxie. And what works best for them. We had the same issue with Zelda years ago until we found like what works for Zelda and what doesn't. So we just need to find out like what combination of foods will work best for him. One thing for sure, though, you got to stay away from seafood. Diabetics just don't process seafood properly. It's just something that's just hard for them. This bugs, we have a kitty like that also. Got to be careful of how much they eat. Do you have a spot bot? What is a spot bot? I'm not familiar with what that is. One thing we've also noticed with Max, his fur is getting a little more coarse and not as soft as it usually is. And he's getting a little bit more dandruff, which is usually some telltale signs of a, unfortunately, still unregulated diabetic kitty. Oh, okay. This bugs jumps. No, I don't have something like that, but I do have something else that our realtor recommended to us, and it does work fairly well. So we'll get to that. We also, though, we have a steam cleaner too that picks up all those kind of things. Because believe me, with 9 cats, there's always somebody a puking on the floor, so we always got to clean something up. I missed him, he's a good boy. Now, I'm thinking, I was saying earlier that I'm kind of like thinking of changing my live streams a little bit, maybe to a little less time, perhaps, or just adding some more stuff into it. I'll keep everybody on tabs, or eventually you'll just, you'll notice like, hey, what is this? So I just want to kind of play around on this platform. The one thing I will say about YouTube is you always kind of gotta experiment and see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. All right, so what's the poll looking like so far? We got hamburger is at 67%, and those little hot dogs are only 33%. I'm going to end that poll. And can I put up another poll? No, see, I don't like that. You can only put up one poll per live stream. I don't like that at all. Oh, well. No, I don't want to have questions. So, all right, that's the end of our poll. Maxie, I know, buddy. You're not feeling all that great right now. I'm going to let Maxie be. I don't want to bother Max here. So we'll say goodbye to Max for now. I'll let him just kind of hang out here by himself. Michelle, thank you for taking good care of these kitties, even if you have special needs. I appreciate that, but thank you, Michelle. This bugs, we don't have a big shampooer. We have like well, actually we do. We do have one of like the steam cleaners, like the big push around types, right? But we also have one of like the handheld ones too, and it seems to work pretty well. All right, so we're gonna say goodbye to Max for now. I'm gonna just let him be. I don't want to bother him too much. I'm gonna put his food though. He's got a little bit of food left here if he wants to eat. Maxie, you want to eat a little more? It's right there, honey. All right, let's go check on the females. Go check on these temperamental female kitties. Hey, Whites. Oh, let's go down to you first, honey. Hey, Kit. Go check on Pandora, who's getting gunk in her eyes this time of the year. This bugs, yeah. So Max, his name, when we adopted him at the the cat rescue place that we adopted him from, his name was Whiskers Maximus, because he for sure had very big whiskers. Whites, lay down, honey. Lay down. Get your fishy. Hi, Kit. Hello there, Chris. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for popping in. This bugs. The reason they are in separate rooms right now. I love all those emojis there, Bruce. That's the new picture also, Bruce. I wanted to give Pandora an updated picture, and that's her new picture. This bugs. The reason they're all separated is Rosemary, who does not get along with any other cat, unfortunately. We have her out. She gets out several times during the day, hours at a time, because if not, she's in her room the whole time, and that's not a good thing for her. So that's the reason the doors are closed. Gives them an opportunity to her to come out, and gives them an opportunity just to be in their rooms. Tiny, you always look so confused. We got the jealous baby here, Kit. Now, when I was saying earlier, I'm going to have a video out on Friday to talk about toys and cats and like kind of like what are the best toys for certain cats. Like, you know, your younger cats, what works well for them, your middle-aged cat, what works well for them, your senior cats, kind of what kind of toys work best for them. Now, in Tiny's case, it's any toy because she's a chunky monkey and she needs to lose weight. So anything that can get her butt moving is a good thing. I wonder, though, if she just predisposed to being kind of chunky. This bugs, you got 2 of your 4 kittens forever homes. Awesome. Good to hear. Speaking of forever homes and kittens and things like that, we will be donating on Sunday. I'll have a post out just beforehand, but we're going to be donating on Sunday. Karma, do I feed the cat separately? Some. Rosemary obviously eats by herself in her room. Max and Zelda, they eat by themselves separately because they need to get a certain amount of food in them for their insulin shots. But everybody else gets fed together. Now, that's not to say that there's not sometimes some issues, though. You know, sometimes there is fighting, hissing, growling that for sure happens. Hello there, Sydney Cat. No worries about being late. You didn't miss the test yet. Test is coming soon. Oh, but you did miss, though. I had a poll question up, Sydney Cat. Do you prefer hot dogs or hamburgers? What is your preference? You want to play, baby? You want to be an awkward little baby? Lately a good hot dog. Okay. Well, Chicago is known for its hot dogs, right? Hot dogs and pizza. Or is New York? What's more known for a hot dog, a Chicago or a New York hot dog? I've had both pizzas. I've had what is Chicago? A deep dish, right? And then New York is, I don't know if New York's pizza is called something in particular. Chris, I ended the poll. I hit the wrong button. No, I wanted to create another poll actually, and it wouldn't let me. So, but the poll question, Chris, was hot dogs or hamburgers? What is your preference? Like, what do you prefer? Rosemary, crunchy casings on hot dogs. Is that like a bratwurst or something then? Hello there, C. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna mess up that name. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, but is it Circia? Circia? I'm sorry if I'm gonna mess up your name, but hello. I recognize you from I Am Raven's community and her live stream. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday evening. We were just hanging out with some of these cats there. I'm just gonna call you Cece if that's okay, because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to butcher your name because I'm terrible at pronunciating certain names or a lot of names. If everybody wants to say hello to CC, feel free to. Hello there, Joe. I hope you're doing well. How are things out in the UK? Oh, the baby. You're a nutty, nutty baby. I got to go over and see Zelda here in a few minutes. Zelda's out, and I like to show Zelda when I can. I also, the video that is coming out on Friday, I wanted to talk about just real briefly too. It's always good to give all of your cats some playtime, even your older cats, even for just a few minutes. It helps them physically, but more importantly, it helps them mentally to kind of keep a sharp mind. And also, I feel like if you play with your cats every day or as often as you can, you kind of develop a special bond with them, more of a connection with them. And it helps, some of that crazy zoomies that they might have late at night. CC, like I said, hopefully that's a good name. I can call you CC. You haven't said yes or no if that works for you, but let me know in chat if it does. But this is the baby. This is Pandora. Pancakes. The White Cat of Doom. She's got a few nicknames, as most of these kitties do. Oh, Sydney Cat, I appreciate there, absolutely, for that donation. I appreciate that $3 there, Sydney Cat. Thank you very much. Tell Sydney Cat from these 9 that we appreciate that. And then from those cats in need, for sure. Let me go up to Zelda here. Let me see if I can get Zelda to play. Just a smidge. Well, this might be about as much as I can get from Zelda. She's like, I'm old. This is our 20-year-old kitty. She's got a little bit of play in her, but you want to sniff it? What she really likes is that monkey over there. Let me get her monkey. Bruce, Zelda's doing well overall. She pooped today, so whenever Zelda poops, it's always a cause for a celebration. So if y'all can put poop emojis in the chat, Zelda would appreciate that. Hi, girl. Thank you, SC. Thank you, Sydney, for those poop emojis. Yes, it's important for those poopies to poop. Appreciate that, CC. Thank you for that super chat. Also, know CC that every dollar, every penny goes to help cats in need. We donate every month to local cat rescue groups, cat charities, and things like that. As a community, I think we probably donated close to $1,400 over the last 3 months, 4 months maybe. So I appreciate that. And so it'll help feed a kitty, help with their medical care, and it'll help finding them a forever home as well. I know, you want some attention, don't you? But you got stuff in your eyes, Pandora. Pandora was a cat that had a health issue at one point in time. She had hyperthyroidism. Those of you who may not know about hyperthyroidism, it is a terrible, insidious disease that causes a cat metabolism to go like super duper crazy high. And it goes like very, very fast. And because of that, they lose weight pretty rapidly. And there is a treatment, a newer treatment that, love all the poop emojis, everybody. There is a newer treatment that basically is an injection of iodine. It goes up to where the thyroid is and it eradicates the nasty, bad stuff. CC, you're still at work. Hour number 13. Good gravy. That's a lot of working. You'll check in later. Okay, we'll be on for about another 25 minutes or so, CC. Try to check back in if you can, maybe in about 10, 15 minutes, if you can, to check on Rosemary. But again, I appreciate the super, and so will those kitties. Michelle, yes, it can definitely kill them. Kidney disease, hyperthyroidism, diabetes, that's kind of what's considered the terrible triad of cat diseases that can definitely strike cats at any age and can definitely do harm to them. Chris, I appreciate the $4 super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. Again, that'll obviously go to help those cats in need. Thank you, Chris. And also, Chris, I think I told you this, but we will be donating to one of the places that you talked about in Colorado, if I'm thinking of the right place, and the next time we donate. So thank you, friend. Bruce, your phone doesn't have any poop emojis. You have a PG phone, Bruce. PG phone. Michelle, you had a friend that lost their black kitty to hyperthyroidism. Sorry to hear that. Were they on, Michelle, do you happen to know, were they on the medication? Or were they on like a certain diet? The other thing I wanted to say too, as most of you know, Zelda is on, or Zelda has diabetes as well. She is an older girl. She's 20. Pandora, do not eat this phone. Lay down, honey. Bad Pandora. She's had diabetes for going on about 10 years or so now. She also has kidney disease / kidney failure in one of her kidneys. So she's working on one kidney now. Joe, do cats have two thyroids? No, they just have one. Just like humans, we just only have one thyroid as well. Licky, licky. Michelle, they tried everything. It was just too late. Yeah, so the treatment I was talking about, Pandora, that we're also going to hopefully get Rosemary treated here as well, the I-131 treatment. It's not new, but there's not a ton of places that do it. Like, say, in the state of North Carolina, where I'm at, where I live, there's only just a handful of veterinarian clinics or facilities that do the I-131 treatment. Hi, Zelda. You and your little monkey. You got your little monkey friend. You just chilling with Mr. Monk? Bruce, 6 months. Actually, Bruce, it's about 3 months. At least down in North Carolina. Maybe it's different in each state. Maybe each state you got to have a little bit of a different protocol. But I know in NC, it was they had us. We had to kind of contain the poop for about 3 months or so. Hello there, Zoe. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us tonight. You're looking at Rosemary. Are you new to the channel, Zoe? We just got our precious 20-year-old here, Zelda. Karma, love the emojis there. If anybody who might think about wanting to be a channel member, emojis is one of the things that's a perk. There also are channel member only posts and an occasional channel member only video. And to be honest, the biggest perk of being a channel member is knowing that all of your channel member revenue, it goes to help cats in need. Michelle, is the treatment of one-time treatment? It's a one-time. So the same with like Pandora, Michelle. Once she got that I-131 treatment, it cured her disease. And it's usually a one-time treatment. In like 90% of the cases, it's just needing one shot and then you're good. If anything, what can happen, because, excuse me, it does such a good job that a cat will go from being hyperthyroidic to being hypo, meaning that they have a low metabolism and they have to be on a medication then to treat that. Rosemary, on occasion, they definitely do have some fur mats. Zelda in particular here, because of her diabetic nature and because her fur is thicker than the others, she will get some mats on occasion. And usually every few days or so, let me just go check on Tiny here for a second. Tiny's always shy, though. She's got her big butt, though. She's a shy little girl. Hey, Tine. So we use something like this. Rosemary, to kind of get those mats out. She usually does pretty well with brushing. Sometimes she gets a little upset. And you can use like a detangler too, but you can see there's a mat that's right there that's kind of starting to come out already. Usually I hold her and my wife brushes her, but you can see just those few seconds of brushing her, how much hair already came out. So she's got a thicker undercoat than some of the other cats. Sydney cat goes running. One thing I can suggest as far as brushing your cat, if you have an issue, if your cat runs away or throws a fit or just doesn't like it, is involve treats. It's something that they can start to associate, hey, I'm getting a brushing, but I'm going to get a treat after the fact. I think that helps. So anyways, Pandora, you be nice. You gonna be a good girl on camera? Oh, Michelle, I mean, she's beautiful, but she's fat though. She is overweight. I mean, this cat over here weighs like 18 pounds, so she's got a lot. There's a lot of Tiny. That's why she's a bowling ball. All right, good Pandora. You be good to your elder. Got to treat her with care. All right, we're going to go down. Let me make sure that Pandora doesn't do anything punkish here to Zelda. But we're going to go down and we are going to hang out with Rosemary for our last 15 minutes or so. Bye, whites. Bye, boobers. Bye, Kit. I know. Door's going to be open soon too, Kit. Now, hopefully, as I go down the stairs this time, the internet doesn't go out. Bruce, you jinxed everybody last time. Hi, you little gremlin. What's up, Rosie? Now, Rosie is the other hyperthyroidic cat that we are in process of getting treated with her thyroid disease.
Very poopy.
Yes, Rosemary there has a new emoji, as you can see, Karma, and everybody else can see. We finally switched it over to one of her more common features, and that being in a sink. Because she is a crazy sink kitty. But she is doing well overall. She is obviously a little skinny, but hopefully once we get her treated with her hyperthyroidism, we will start to finally get some weight on her, sustained weight on her, because she always bounces back and forth between like 5 pounds roughly to maybe 5.5 pounds, down to 5.2 pounds, back up to 5.8 pounds. She's always just up and down, up and down, up and down. What did she think of that, Bruce? The very loud meowing. Has she heard a cat meow that loud before? Like in her clinicals? This bugs. Rosemary is definitely, I think, a favorite of many, if not most. Between her and Yoda are probably the favorites, I think, of the bunch. You know, if I ever like created just a YouTube channel just on one cat, probably Yoda or Rosemary, I think, would be it. But I just can't do that. I'm not gonna leave out the other kitties. Bruce, she thought it was or no. Yes, Bruce, Rosemary's a bit of a drama queen. Michelle, love all the kitties, but you don't have a favorite yet? Okay. No, I won't. And as a poll that I did about a month ago, for those who follow the channel, the majority of people wanted me to just start concentrating on just doing more videos just of the 9 cats. Very few wanted AI related stuff, which I understand. And then a few wanted education based. So the bulk of the videos coming out in the future will just be of these 9 cats with maybe a little bit of education based in there. And occasionally like maybe a AI shorts. But I think I'm going to trend to stay away from AI again. And just stick with the real. I think the AI YouTube cat place is very oversaturated now, or becoming very oversaturated. What's up, Scrawny? This Bugs Jump, yes. 9 fur balls is Bruce, yes. Hi, honey. I do have a channel that I don't, I think, most of you know me. I don't usually like talk about other channels all that much on my live streams because I just feel like it's counterproductive to a point. That's just me. Everybody's got their own opinions on that, of course. But there is a channel that Bruce has kind of told me about before and talked about before, and it's just called I Am Raven. And they're somewhat similar to what I have in a way. They also have 9 cats, ironically. They have 7 adults and 2 kittens at the moment. And they have some special needs cats also. They're very just real to like what's going on in their life. So it's a channel I would definitely recommend y'all to check out if you don't know of that channel. Cheryl Lee, I think, is the person's name. And there's, like I said, there's 9 cats. Raven is the kind of like the headline cat, if you will, though, hence the name I Am Raven. Glareberry, you know of that channel? Yes, she definitely likes the scratches. Michelle, that was my wife, who usually is a rapid fire sneezer. Pretty much allergic to everything, and one of the reasons on why we're going to be moving out of the area that we're in. It seems like when we moved into this more country area, that her allergies gotten worse and breathing has gotten worse. So we need to make a move. Do. Yes, I think somebody, I can't remember who, I think it was Rosemary earlier saying that Rosemary the kitty, not Rosemary the human, likes the scratches, and she does, especially like her ears and her chin. She's imprinted on me. I don't know if everybody knows what that means or not, but I think cats, they will tend to kind of make a human kind of their human, if you will, and just kind of connect with them on a deeper level. So Rosemary is definitely like that for me. Bugs, you're also down to 9 kitties at the moment. Karma, cat litter, dust, sneezing. So sorry. Yep. Let me get a little closer to Rosemary. Hi, honey. You're looking a little nutty. Hey, Scrawny. Michelle, I appreciate the kind words with the wife feeling better. I think that'll be once we finally kind of move out of this area, which we're in the process of doing. Just need to kind of get some funds. Moving is not cheap, especially if we're possibly going to be moving cross country. It is definitely not cheap. Karma, yeah. I think a lot of senior cats, they like the more fats that are in kitten food. You just got to be careful though sometimes with feeding a senior kitty kitten food because it can upset their stomach. But then again, you know, it's like Zelda in a way. We know we're not supposed to like feed her like anything and everything, and we avoid seafood, obviously. But to us, she's gotten to a point. I mean, she's, you know, basically 100. So it's like when somebody gets to be 80, 90, it's like they kind of can eat what they want. I feel like they've made it that far in life. Now, Rosemary here, though, is a pretty good groomer still, as you can see. A lot of times when cats get too old, they don't groom themselves quite as well. We still got to groom Zelda with that brushing occasionally, but Rosemary here, for the most part, still does pretty well grooming herself. I know that's your belly. It's your little belly. I know those are your warning purrs, isn't it? You got to be careful, human. Or you're angering me. There's nothing worse than an upset kitty. I know, you want to lick. Now, we wish that Rosemary would get along better with the other cats, because then we wouldn't have to put her back in her room here in a few minutes. But unfortunately, we have to put her back in her room here in a few minutes. And then I have to, well, roll some logs. Oh, I know, it's that. Bruce, best of luck moving with Oreo there. Bugs, you use pods to move from Ohio to Texas. Wasn't too expensive 15 years ago. Yeah, that's what our plan is, Bugs, is to use a pod, especially if we're moving out west again, and then to ship our cars and buy like an RV, or not buy, rent an RV and transport all the cats that way. Rosemary, you just got the Burt Bees. Okay, well, I hope they do well for you and for your kitties. Lick, 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 huh? Lick, 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 lick. Yeah, I think they're pretty good, Rosemary. I mean, they don't cost too much. At least I don't remember the cost of them. It's like maybe $15 or something for like 30 wipes. I think I'm not. I don't remember, but they seem to do a pretty good job, and they're chemical free. I think I don't remember, but they worked well for us. We're gonna boop your nose. All right. Well, it is about that time. Let me actually. I'm gonna have you all. Let's get Rosemary back into her room. She's very sometimes dainty when she walks around and blends into the floor nicely. Come on. Go on. Bugs, yes. Rolling your logs is code for, well, cat litter scoopage. So, yes, that is code for something. All right, honey. Yes, get back into your room. All right, let me start saying goodbye to everybody. I appreciate the supers from, let me try from, remember, Sydney Cat, Nature Dog Realms, Chris, and Cece. I appreciate that all for what you did. Also, if you're thinking of adopting a senior kitty, or thinking of adopting a cat, adopt a senior cat if you can. Always speak up for those who cannot speak. And let me just start saying my goodbyes to everybody. So Bugs, Sydney Cat, Karma, Michelle, Rosemary, CC, Glare Bear, Bruce. Just kind of scrolling down in chat. Anybody else I might have forgotten? I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. I'll be back maybe Thursday night. It's either going to be Thursday or it's going to be Sunday. I think I might do Thursday, actually. Anyways, we'll see. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, all.